All is right. All is fine. Hello. Hi. It is I, Equinox Eterna. And I'm 16 seconds on the stream. Nice. What the hell? It sounded like something fall behind me, but there's nothing. Huh. Okay. That was weird. Hello. Dawnforger. Part 2 of Dawnforger starts in 3 days. So we can finish this early. And then Thursday, because I'm not actually following the Age of Umbra of Critical Role, so I can, like, I have the Thursday for this month. So Thursday, when it opens, I can play this, or I can also play the what is it called? The Arnights event. When it's when does the Arnights event opens? Holy shit! I opened Twitter and I got a full moon on my right on the face. Fun. Where is it? Arnights. When open? July 16. When is 16? Thursday. Damn it. Well, they are competing. Of course, it had to be the same time. Anyways. I gotta throw it to a lottery, to the dice. So, before, let me put this on Twitter because I forgot. And boop. And on Blue Sky. There we go. Perfect. Hahaha. Okay. Let's start playing, shall we? Don't forget part 1. There's 5 nodes. 6 nodes. So it should take 3 hours, more or less. I forgot the name. The name of the thingy. Where is this place? The deeper into the sewers they proceed, the more pungent the smells become. The scent of bleach and pharmaceuticals emerge, and it elicits a strange sense of cleanliness. Do we really need to go this far in to do maintenance? Who was that? The guard's voice interrupts Mei Ling's worried inquiry, making her yelp with surprise. It's fine, Mei Ling. Dr. White gestures for Mei Ling to relax and hurriedly producing his documents. I'm Dr. White, engineer of the 11th Bureau providing relief in Mokosh. Here are my documents. This is my assistant, Mei Ling Sheng, an engineer of the 11th Bureau. Hey? The little fang. The words Dr. White uses make Mei Ling sing back to the argument with the commander, but she wisely shuts her mouth in front of the guard. I remember you. You provided support to Mokosh many times before. The guard still appears to have no intention of letting them through. It's been an honor. How is your daughter doing? I remember that she quite enjoyed watching our fieldwork. She... The guard lowers his head to an angle where his expression is no longer visible. He immediately changes the topic and ends the chit-chat. Sir, please, don't make things any more difficult for us. A lot has happened around here recently and we're on high alert. I don't intend to be a nuisance. I have a little interest in the prison itself. I'm only here to see Vasily. It hasn't been just Vasily recently. There are others too. Mr. George has ordered us to be especially alert. I have no weapons on me. I'm a normal engineer, and the same goes for this young lady here. It's not my first visit here, you know that. I've never been out of the line before, have I? The guard studies Dr. White amazingly and falls deep into thought. That's true. Dr. White extends his hands in a submissive gesture. If you like, you can look me up and make me his cellmate. What are you saying? Absolutely not. Moko shows you a great depth. And, well, the same goes for Mr. Vasily. The guard appears to finally give in, and he nods his head. Never mind. Please come in. However, his expression becomes quite troubled. I'll only have 5 minutes, right? It's good that we understand each other. Excuse me then. The gates separate the greater sewers and the prison slowly opens. Dr. White passes a small package to the guard. I heard from Vasily that your daughter is still suffering from Elliot. This is... The guard's eyes widen in surprise. Elliot vaccines are counted amongst the most desirable items in all Yellow Zones. It is easy enough to tell from his expression that this is still absolutely true, even in Mukosh. Why? Vasily wanted me to bring you this. Your daughter is adorable. I hope to see her holding a wrench again one day. Besides, this is a bribe. You have already let me in, haven't you? The guard's mask trembles as his tears moisten it. Thank you. Alright, we need to make the best of our time. Dr. White pats the guard's back and he crosses the boundary with Mei Ling. Just before the gate closes, the guard can be seen remaining at his station behind them, his shoulders shaking uncontrollably. Holy! Ah, jump scare. Look at me. I can't say that. I do not have that type of voice right now. Loreley lifts my chin up with her hand. She's been rather fond of doing this recently, but I can't help but feel an odd sense of humiliation. It might just be because I found myself in prison. Your hands are overheating again. Is this really so stimulating for you? This aid is meant to be a secret weapon I very recently acquired. It's a price I pay for acquiring significant computing power in an instant. But I'm the one who should be complaining, Commander. I started overheating like this without going through any battles or extended field work after reuniting with you, you know? Holy shit. What's going on here? Really? Not even 2 minutes and it's already voltage play. You're interfering with my operation more than viruses do. I'd like you to take responsibility. Did you just hear that?
バシル、調子はどうだい？
Still drawing up schematics, Vasily. Before Loreley other's hand makes contact with me, a familiar voice rings through the prison. I make a shushing motion, asking Loreley to remain silent so we can listen in on the situation.
Sensei.
It's you. Two truly unexpected visitors arrive in the prison. Mei-Ling, who now I haven't seen for several days, and the engineer from the 11th Bureau. You haven't been taking care of yourself. A light sigh comes from outside Vasily's cell. These two uninvited guests have obviously not come for me. If Mei-Ling has been occupied with work underground recently, then it's very likely that she doesn't even know that I have been locked up here. What is someone like you here for? Vasily hurriedly puts down his pencil, stands up, and reservedly tidies up the shot. I cannot speak. I have not spoke English in almost a week, so please bear with me. Reservedly tidies up in the shoddy garb on his person. The man who sat wherever he pleased on the ground and spoke to me about the strange things now begins to watch his manners, like a student before the teacher. Relax, there's no need for that. I still remember when you were positively glowing. I recognized you from a mile away. Is this the person responsible for the prosperity of Mokosh and its surrounding that you mentioned? Mei-Ling appears surprised at the sight of Vasily as he is now. Is that who you think of me? Mei-Ling, don't tell him. If he found out that I said those things about him, he'd be mustering about it to himself for days. There's no pride on Vasily's face as he hears it from Dr. White. His eyelids drop with disappointment, like a miscreant caught in the act. I don't deserve to go in Mokosh. What's wrong? Didn't you tell me all excited that you were going to make life better for everyone here? George lied to me. No. He lied to everyone. You mean the business with the vaccines? He never intended to prepare real vaccines for anyone. The factory only produces medication that induces comfort and delusions. How do you know? I've never spoken about this to you. If Mokosh could achieve self-sufficiency with vaccines, the guard who's been watching over you for so long will not have reacted how he did. Mokosh's prosperity is just an illusion, right? It's not nearly as well off as it seems. But Mokosh doesn't appear to be troubled by elite. The infected are taken care of in mass by George, but even so, the city's population increases. Do you know why this is the case? Mei-Ling shakes her head. Because the yellow zones have no lack of people. If you make the outside look like it's flourishing, there will always be people flocking in, willingly becoming fuel for the fire. So you choose to sit here and watch? That familiar mocking expression appears on Vasily's face again. If I had really done that, I wouldn't be locked up here. Ever since our first argument because of all this, I tried many things. So many that I no longer believe that I will succeed. Do you regret what you did? I have never regretted anything I did for Mokosh. I was once one of the leaders here, and it was my duty to protect the city and its people. As a leader, it is only natural that I protect my tribe. What regret should I feel for something so natural and reasonable? The people of Mokosh trusted me and I gave me my all in return. But it's a shame that I did not live up to the trust. My resistance only ended up in failure after failure. This is what I deserve. Boy, you're getting ahead of yourself. Aye. Vasily, you've always been sincere, honest, and kind. You have always had ideals and principles on your side. What you need is power that can turn ideals into reality. Do you mean firepower? Something seems to come to mind. Vasily smiles bitterly with a lowered head. At least you can figure it out for yourself. It's just like when you put yourself into building that machine that will protect everyone. It may look intimidating, but you mustn't fear controlling it. You need to make sure that you use it adequately and that it doesn't fall into the hands of the wrong people. That's the way you protect your people. Use it adequately. The hands of the wrong people. Vasily mutters to himself, dissecting the words in his mind as the problem that has troubled him for ages slowly unravels. His eyes focus on the familiar face in front of him as he thinks back to his time studying at Elephant Bureau. Complex issues before him will be brushed away with his mentor's help. And this time he is only an inch away from finally solving this problem. The excitement from reclaiming his hope ignites a long missing fire within him deep down, and it combines with a sense of urgency from being only one step away. It is only now that he notices the fresh face next to Dr. White. Oh, apologies. Might I ask who this is? Have you finally noticed? I had assumed it was your assistant before, but this is a new face to me. She is a rookie. Mei-Ling Cheyanne, engineer of the 11th Bureau and my temporary assistant. Did Mei-Ling already agree to join them? Eh? Do we really need to keep saying that? We wanted to get in already. I haven't decided if I want to join yet. I felt to hold it in after hearing Mei-Ling's reply. Wait, wasn't the idea that Mei-Ling will decide for herself? My voice gives Mei-Ling a jump. Eh? She looks like Dr. White, shock writing all over her face. Am I hearing things? Or do I just miss the commander too much? I could say I just heard the commander's voice. You still have 3 bottles of wine over at my place, Mei-Ling. I'm going to drink them all the moment I get back. Mei-Ling spins in place and follows the sound. She finally sees me after turning around. No way! What? Don't drink that? I don't know. I don't know what she said. She seems too happy to see me in jail. He's really the commander. The commander's real. The commander's in jail. As if she's forgotten all about how we first separated, Mei-Ling rushes up to me and crouches down in front of my cell. She tries to reach in and touch me. It's obviously impossible, so I continue to sit still on the ground. Excited at the sight of me being looked up, aren't you? Are you? No, it's just that I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, she's crying. You need to give her some more alcohol when she gets back to the Elmo. Her eyes begin to glisten with tears. It hasn't even been a few days. Why are you crying? Is work at 11 really that rough? Not even I can remain unmoved at the sight of this expression on Mei-Ling's face. I stand up, passing a handkerchief I have on my hand to Mei-ling through the bars. No, no, not at all. The was very relaxed, much easier than on the Elmo. No overtime, there's all the wine I could want. She doesn't take my offer at all, rejecting the idea of taking the handkerchief off me. She latches onto the bars with 2 hands, drying her tears on my hand holding the handkerchief. I turn to Dr. White for help at this bizarre sight, but he only smiles. Don't look at me. I treat my employees fairly. The daily working hours are only 70% of the legal mandate, too. She might have just missed you too much. Dr. White joins our conversation very naturally, completely unsurprised by the sight of me behind bars. In combination with him being willing to bring Mei-ling, someone new to the place, I start thinking that his grasp of the situation might be more comprehensive than I imagined. It is easy enough to see that Mei-ling isn't doing so bad under his wing, he said. I can't be sure, but I could swear that her face has gotten a little chubbier. In what week? No way. Nah. I will never miss someone who only makes me do overtime. Someone who says all sorts of things to drive me away and doesn't care at all about where I go. Is that how Mei-ling sees me? Still, to be rubbing up against me while saying that. What an adorable creature. He's right. They're right.
Mei-ling,
there might be a few misunderstandings between us. Before I can finish what I'm saying, Mei-ling suddenly distances herself from the bars a little, most likely remembering the events from a few days earlier. She tries to hold her emotions at bay, and I put the handkerchief aside. I just didn't think... You know, it's only been a few days and you're already in jail. What was it that you did this time? I came into contact with the factory. That alone probably does it. You're also high up in your surprise list. Was that not enough for you? Basil interjects very naturally. After spending the last few days together here, he's much calmer than he was when we first met. Even I'm getting curious about you, really. You don't look like someone in the business, but you fetch a considerable price. You aren't actually wanted internationally or something, are you? Oh man, if you knew, if only you knew. If that were true, yours would probably be contacting Faven right now. If they wanted it, you'd be shipped over right quick. They must not want it very much. Then. With how much time has passed, they wouldn't be so efficient if they did. Or maybe you're just negotiating the deal. But you must have had it rot in prison, didn't you, Commander? What is written all over Mei-ling's face? Not it worry. He's barely suffered a moment in here. Rather, I worry he's getting rather immersed. From under the sheets. Oh, might you be referring to me? Loreley, who has been standing beside me the entire time, finally speaks up. You should held your silence for a while. Bam. I'm just following my orders from the commander. I knew it was going to be like this. As I was saying, he's a solid guy, except for his weird obsession with having his little fun with the guard. It's no wonder that he doesn't want to leave. What? Something about the beautiful lady over there. Her face changed in a second. Commander? Wait, it's not what you're saying. I'm only here for the sake of working towards cooperation with Mukosh. Basil spread his hands, communicating an unspoken understanding. The typically commonplace gesture irks me for some indescribable reason. Dr. White sighs at the sight of Basil's response. He shakes his head.
バシル、もしかして気づいていないのかね?
Basili, have you not found out yet?
何ですか?
What is it?
君の必要としている力が
The third power you're missing might be right by your side already. Dr. White turns to me and Basili appears to realize something. His eyes immediately fill with that enthusiasm I've never seen before, as if he has finally come upon an answer to a conundrum. His excitement soon shifts into firmness and trust. It makes me think about the kind of spirited and idealistic engineer he must have been 10 years ago. The answer has always been here, and you have finally discovered it. Now, all you must do is fill in the blanks of the question. Behind his certainty and gratitude, I can see unbending fortitude? I didn't manage to read that. Ha! Let me go for something to drink, and I'll come back quickly. Haha. I'm back and with a glass of water by my side. Hello. Thermal dumping. A dramatic reaction has released stored energy in a burst of light and heat. Ha. The cell doors are completely opened, and Basili and I regain our freedom. Oof. Basili almost stumbles as he steps out of his cell due to how long he's been shackled. Seriously. Loreley sees this and approaches me with a smile. I feel her breath on my shoulder. Come on. Commander, do you need a hand? I'm not that weak. So she can be polite, huh? Is this a jailbreak? No. No. For them, yes. Am I not a criminal then? For you, this will be unscheduled work that counts as overtime. I'll pay you triple for this time. But please count me in then. We arrive at the interrogation room. We'll be able to see the remaining cells on the other side once we pass this point. A single guard sits outside the interrogation room. He reacts with surprise at the sight of Basil and Dr. White approaching together before he nods and makes way for the two. Basil pauses before the door.
どうした？
What is it?
いや、最後に防護服を
It's
チェック
nothing.
した方がいい。
I just wanted to remind you to check your PPE again.
大丈夫。防護服の扱いには慣れている。
Relax. I'm more familiar with this stuff than you are. Basil scans us, making sure that we are properly equipped. He stands before the door, and the look in his eyes as he turns around is unspeakably painful.
これを見たら、もう後戻りはできない。
Must you really look?
今さら何を言う。
Cooperation is based on mutual trust. The commander has revealed the situation to you without reservation. Are you still going to hold things back?
ああ、ジョージが一体何をしているのか。
With what we know now, we still can't quite grasp what George is really doing.
そうか。
Alright then. Basilic is in the password and opens the door. Behind the door is a scene that can only be described as hellish. Without a doubt, everyone detained here is suffering from elite. They are confined in small pens and kept alive with automatic feeders. Many of the people there are almost completely covered in collapsed crystals. No, Mei-Ling, don't look at them.
メイリン下がって。
Get back, Mei-Ling. I hastily reach out to shield Mei-Ling's eyes.
ロレライ、メイリンを頼む。
Loreley, take care of Mei-Ling for me.
何をするの？
What are you planning?
ダメだ、戻れ。
Commander, come back!
だが、
But
そんなことをしても、彼らを助けることは
if
で
you
きない。
go in there now, the odds of these people surviving will only decrease.
まずは、
We can only truly save them by stopping George. Basilic quickly closes the door to her. Things quieten down again, and the ghastly sight from a moment ago disappeared like a bad dream. We all wisely remain silent, still recovering from what we just witnessed. The air remains stiff until I speak up.
バシル、さっきのはまさか。
Vasily, what is all of this?
前に言っていた。
The alien infected people you mentioned before were all locked up here? I think back to what he said previously.
ここでエリートの
Are they being treated here?
そんなまさか。ジョージはそんな
George
こと
will
を
never
する
be
わ
so
けない
kind-hearted.
ワクチンがなくても
So this is why
感
George
染
has
者を
little
母
care
国
for
に迎え
vaccines,
入れているの
but
は
still
このため
accepts
なのか。
various infected in Makosh.
ジョージは一体
Just
何を。
what is he planning?
コーラプスクリスタルだよ。
Is
そ
this
れが
enough?
金になる
Is
と
this enough?
ジョ
To
ージ
say
は
that
思ってい
collect
る。
crystals are valuable goods and that's what he's after.
末期患者を狙うハン
George
タ
is
ー
thinking
が
of
いる
using
のだ
these
ろう。
people are an
それと目的は
inexhaustible
同
source
じ
of
だ。
collapsed crystals. That's really fucked up. That's exactly the same as the thing about in Ark Knights. Ursus, was it? That was, yeah. Ursus was doing experiments with people and the black tar petroleum to see if it can serve as originium fuels. Just thinking of the people as an inaccessible source of collapsed crystals.
ただジョージはこうやって
There wouldn't be so many people
効
who
率
risk
的
their
にクリスタルを
lives
集
to
めてい
hunt
るのさ。
their lives to hunt late stage alien infected in the Yellow Zone if they weren't so valuable.
だけどエリート患者のほとんどは
As far as I know, however, those are rare cases. Most subjects expire far before.
ああ、
Yes,
ジョージもそれを分か
I've
ってい
said
る。
the same before, but
Demo
he cares little for it. He thinks that with enough numbers, he'll get the result he wants.
自分が死んだ
Many who are infected willingly put their remains on the line in deals with various organizations in exchange for their family's safety.
私からしたら
If you ask me,
ほとんど
this
意
is all
味のない
meaningless.
ことだ。
The processing cost of these crystals are far greater than the value they provide. I have warned him
イ
over
エローエリアで
and over again that with the
行
current
う
R&D and manpower in the Yellow Zones, pure collapsed crystal production is nothing more than a dream.
ただ人の命を
What he's doing here is pure cruelty and little else. Evidently, the unthinkable has become reality at this point.
ジョージ本人はずっと
Your reasoning was this.
それなりのリターンも
Any
認める
lucrative business comes with great risks and
イエ
costs.
ローエリアでは
At the same time, People in the yellow zone are no cost at all. Yellow zones have no lack of people. I struggle to assemble a proper sentence in my anger. I draw deep breaths and I try to settle my emotions. Loreley takes my hand in hers, trying to comfort me how she can. He is clearly the most inhuman thing in all the yellow zones. I don't care what you're saying, but those are people in there. They are someone's children, parents. They are someone's children's parents and friends, not merchandise or guinea pigs.
もともとクリスタル生成法の研究は行き詰まっていたはずだ。
He recently accepted a proposal of mine to prove the conditions of those people using my designs.
ジョージの性
I
格
thought
的に
expenses of research and crystal processing will have tired him out already, but his whole business has been so strange. With his disposition, he should have given up long ago.
もしかしたら君を売
I
れ
think he
ば
discovered
また
your
資金
identity
が
early
入
on
るから
too.
かもしれないな。
The idea to sell you off for money must have sprung up in his head.
たくましすぎてヘドが出るな。
If you lose an any opportunity to make money, huh? A solely profit-driven man like George may be ruthless, but he wouldn't invest in something with no returns. Who is prompting him to gather the infected together? Does he have goals we're not aware of? An idea suddenly comes to mind. Paradios and such Favan.
バシル、
That's right, Vasily.
あの製薬工場
What
で作ら
exactly
れ
is
ている
being
薬は
produced
何
in
な
his
の？
pharmaceutical factory?
エウティスに似て
It's
いる
similar to
が
Erdis, but
完全に同
it
じとい
isn't
う
quite
わけ
the
でも
same
な
thing.
それがコーラップスクリスタルと
Do you
関
think
係あると思
do
う。
you think they're tied to the crystals?
見ただけでここに
He
捕
seems
まえ
pretty
られ
adamant
て
on
きた
keeping
からな。
it a secret, after all. Vasily shakes his head.
わからない。私も調べがつく前に
I don't
ジ
know.
ョージに気づかれて
Those meds are being used as a special supply of Erdis, but George found out before I could get to the bottom of it. I had no more freedom of movement after that.
私を信じ
Many people choose to
私のた
follow
め
me
に
because
戦
they
おうとし
believed
た
in
者
me.
たちもいたが
In the end, Vasily turns towards that door again. His voice trembles.
この監獄に入れられた者は
Those who enter this
誰
prison
一
never
人
leave.
出ることはできない。も
I can't fail again,
うこれ以上
Commander.
失敗できないんだ。
It's not that I don't want to fight back.
私
It's
は
not that
戦
I
いた
don't
く
want
な
to
いわ
accept
け
your
ではない
support. I will give my life to see this battle
自分
won.
の命を
But
捧げ
I
ても
just
構わない
can't let those who believe in me.
だからずっと甘んじて監獄の中にい
Is
たの
that is that why you willingly let yourself rot away in here?
それで君は納
What was
得
the
したの
cost of the agreement you came to? He remains silent.
ジョージはモコシの人々を
George
人質にとって
George held Mokosh hostage, preventing you from never returning to the city, even if you had the keys.
君のその気持ち
You
に
continue to work on the city's infrastructure underground for the sake of the people who
君
live
が
here.
監獄の中でコツコツと街の設計だけをしている方が
George knows
ジョージにと
that
って
all
一
too
番
well.
都合がいい。
That's why he left you there, humiliated you, and even continues to take advantage of you. That's why Mokosh sewers handle so many of the city's necessary functions. It's because Mokosh, best engineer, will never be able to see the sun.
それでいいと思っていた。
I have never doubted that what I did was right.
君はいつも頼られる
You
ばかり
always have the trust of other people on your
だからそろ
shoulders.
そろ他
Why
人を
don't you
頼って
try
みてもいいと思わない
trusting someone else for once? Vasily intuits my meaning. He mulls it over and he eventually gives me a slightly strange smile.
もう負けられないぞ。
I can't lose again.
絶対勝てる。
I know how we can guarantee victory.
指揮官、私が提供できるのは情報だけじゃないわよ。
Commander, I can provide more than just intel, you know. That comically large Aogi.
私の見立てでもモコシを
From what
取
I
り返す
learned,
こと自体
from what I
は
learned in my
難しくない
investigations, taking over Mokosh should be no problem. All the pieces start falling together. All the problems seem to straighten themselves out. The scent of danger floats in the air. I have felt the sensation many times before. I may not get away from this in one piece, but I will never doubt my reason to fight. I will not allow those regrets to become a thorn that breaks my heart whenever something like this happens again. I turn to Loreley. She must have made preparations before we even met. She notices my gaze and she cheekily flutters her eyelids at me as a tease. This is no longer just a jailbreak, is it? Poor Mei Ling, you got involved again in another one of Chikikan's shenanigans.
わかった。君に頼ってみよう。
Alright, then let me try this one more time. One more time.
そして私
Time for you to do your thing. Your thing. Jailbreak! Yay! Burning to land! The flames rise from the bones of the earth, burning away the shackles of the all that shaded the light of rebirth on the land. This is rather rough, but it should be enough to deal with George. We just have to improvise the rest once we manage to contact the others.
問題ない。
No objections. Hey! You look better now.
私も指揮官の指示に従うわ。
I am entirely at your command. The super fire I can call in will be on standby. I put 2 and 2 together, thinking back to the heavy packs she brought onto the car.
私はあくまでも
I'm just an engineer that got dragged into all this chaos. Mei Ling's expression appears conflicted.
どうしたんだ、メイリン。
What is it, Mei Ling?
少し指揮官と二人で話したいです。
Commander, could I speak to you in private?
決心がついたのかね
Made up your mind, have you?
私は制御盤の様子を見てくるよ。
I go check up on the controllers then. Basil and Dr. White begin to tend to do their own affairs, but Loreley remains still.
ローレライ
Loreley?
私もいつか同じように甘えたいわね。
Come on, don't be jealous. I'm going to demand more of you two if you're going to favor Miss Mei Ling like this.
らしくないことを言うな。
It isn't like you to say something like that. Loreley's expression suddenly changes as her terminal begins to ring, but she still flashes me her signature easy smile before she makes her exit.
私は周りの警戒をしてくるわ。
And what's the surrounding then?
メイリンさんとゆっくりお
I'll let you
話し
talk
して
with Mei Ling in peace.
埋め合わせは
However,
また
I'll
後
be
でお
asking
願い
for
する
some
わね。
compensation later, okay? Oh damn. Mei Ling begins to put together her words as Loreley walks off into the distance.
指揮官、
Commander,
大丈夫だよ、メイリン。
don't worry, Mei Ling.
大丈夫じゃありません。
Oh, I am not supposed to not worry. All of this is so dangerous.
万が一失敗しても、君は
If something unexpected happens, you can go straight back to the 11th row with the old gentleman. You won't be touched by the turmoil that way.
どんな後ろ盾が
No matter who George has behind him, the world isn't something he can treat lightly.
そういう問題じゃありません。
That's not what I'm worried about. She becomes visibly unhappy, as if I missed the point entirely. Her new expression starts to clue me in on what she's thinking.
もしかしてこの前のことで怒っているのか？
Are you upset at me because of what happened before?
でもメイリンはもう一人前のエンジニアだ。
You're not at all. You're a human. In fact, you are a good, clever engineer at that. I can't help but think back to Mei Ling when she was younger. I reach out with a hand and stroke Mei Ling's hair like I used to. Come to think of it, it's been quite a few years since I last did that. I think I stopped doing it because the dolls will think that I was treating Mei Ling like a kid, even though she had already grown up. Mei Ling seems a little unsure what to do as she flushes red and shuts her eyes. Adorable creature indeed.
指揮官、
Commander, that's not what I meant. She grabs my hand and stops me.
これを言わずに作戦に参加したら、
Commander, Commander, I'm just a bit upset. I can't help but feel that if I don't get this out before the operation goes ahead, I may really regret it. She looks off into the distance at Loreley, and she only starts to speak once she is sure no one is within earshot. What happened to leaving the decision up to me? Wait, give me a pair of seconds. There we go. What happened to leaving the decision up to me?
Eh?
What? What do you mean I should go straight back to the 11th Bureau? You said it yourself. You said you will respect my decision, right? And just now, too, you didn't consider me at all in the combat planning, and you only told me to retreat. Am I just a burden to you, Commander? Even if I just disappear one day, will you just... You know how your combat capabilities are. What I mean is that I only want you to be safe. But... Listen to me, Mei-Ling. Please don't misunderstand. Eh? I've never wanted you to drive you away, ever. I know your situation. Don't you want to go home and have a look? I'd be happy you wish to stay, of course, but it's more important that you make the decision without my influence. It's not about leaving or staying for someone. You need to make a decision based on what you want. Commander, what's with you all of a sudden? Am I suddenly rambling and leaving you with no space to speak? Yes, you're definitely doing that. Was that not what you wanted to hear? Oh, holy shit. Chicken, please, all the time you have been spending with Loreley broke you already. What the fuck? She's like your adoptive daughter. Man, you cannot say that. Or did you want me to handcuff you to the bed to stop you from leaving or something? I heard that's popular among young girls these days. What the fuck? You're not part of that crowd, are you? When was the last time that you, Commander, Shiki can't interacted with a real girl, real human girl? That's not what I wanted the Commander to say, and I never thought those kinds of things either. You're blushing. I will admit that asking you to retreat first is a little selfish desire of mine. I want my most important family to be safe, and I don't want you to be harmed. Eh? That's all I wanted to say, Mei-Ling. The comment decision is yours. I look at Mei-Ling sincerely, and I take the chance to also tidy up her ruffled hair. She finally looks up at me as if she's come to a resolution. A person ringing fills the air, and I look in Loreley's direction for answers. She throws me an inquisitive look in return. Unlike the time of prison, her intimacy carries a sense of distance with it once she drops her character. I couldn't hope to guess at what she's actually thinking. There appears to be something deeper, something I cannot touch hiding behind her affection. Perhaps the chance just hasn't presented itself yet. I gestured for her to tell me about the situation. Mei-Ling, there's an emergency. This will have to wait for the next time. I knew it. Loreley returns to my side. There's a new terminal in her hand that I don't recognize. It's the prison's dedicated line. Should be George or Seiya on the other side. Should I take care of it for you? I'm rather good at handling these situations. Loreley will often take leave to take care of such calls during the last few days here. I haven't reason to doubt her ability in handling them.
大丈夫
There's no need this time.
というと
You mean to say?
私が直接話
Put
して
it through. I'll speak to him.
どうやら看守が取り込み中みたいだね。
My apologies. The guard seems a little occupied. Will you mean waiting for a while?
何よ
What did you say?
そんなに怒らないで
No,
ください
no. No need to get so angry.
もちろん
Outsiders are not typically allowed in sewers as a whole,
大
much
事なお
less a
客さんが
prison.
行方不明になった
I only agreed to contact the guards since it was a special occasion and you were looking for my good friend.
いつまで演技するつもりなの
How long are you going to keep the act up for? They went to great lengths to find George and get close to the prison, but now they are unable to enter the prison while George plays them.
おや
Hmm.
指揮官を地下監獄に閉じ込めたことは
You have
もう
looked
隠さなくて
you
も
have
いいだ
looked
ろ
enough in your underground prison. There's no need to hide it.
いやいやまさか
Eh?
私
How could
が
I?
大事なお客
I'm
さ
a
ん
man
を
who loves
監獄
good
に入れる
business.
わけない
Why
で
would I
しょ
look my good friend and business partner in jail? In jail.
トマトキングが
I was
失踪
most
したことについ
distraught
て
when I heard that the Tomato Emperor had been the victim of a robbery and gone missing.
申し訳な
I
い
will
と
assist you in your research, but I must insist that it was not me. Even I am bound to get upset when such accusations are levied, you know.
しらしらしい
Don't think that everyone is blind to the truth. Drop the act! Grosso has never looked so angry before.
フルリド手を貸して
Hold it. Assist me in combat.
分かった
Leave it to me. Hmm. Hold it here. Yep. All enemy units. 10 of them. There's 2 here. Come on.
命令して
Can I just poop? No, those are 3 range. Fuck! And I can hit this one, easier. Anyways. 1 second,
まだ
please.
降参しちゃダメ
I'm back. Give a second. Everything's alright. But I should have put this on automatic while I was doing things. Oh, this what is it? Nice. Awesome. Can I hit this? Those 2? Nope.
脅威を排除する任務了解
What?
リミッター解除
Gone.
最大火力
Boop. Gone.
自由なる矢は決して外れない
Boop.
撃て
Another one gone. Can I hit the one on the far right? Nice. Dead. Dead. There we go. Bullet. How are the demolition preparations going? Ready to go whenever.
何をする気ですか
What are you trying to do this time?
ここで監獄もろとも木っ端みじんになるか指揮官を返すか
Do you want to hand him over or end up in pieces like little prison? I'll give you 3 seconds to decide.
そう焦らなくても
Oh, come now. Despite his words, George doesn't look pleased and pressed in the slightest. He puts through another call. Really? Gross's second plan is just to make it explode everything. Make everything explode. Wait, give a sec. I need to take a screenshot of this for no real reason. So give me a sec. Boom. There we go. Surprisingly, he finds someone familiar on the other end.
お久しぶりですね、ジョージ。
Hey, George.
これもみんなのおかげだ
At the second that Grossa destabilizes, all of her plans becomes blowing up. Well, I guess all settlement, all debts must be eventually be paid in full. Hey, George.
こちらこそ久しぶりですよ
Hello, my most treasured friend. It's been so long.
それにしてもなぜ
Oh, weren't you off surviving Makosh? How did you end up in prison? That's no place for anyone to be. Speaking of that, it's rather strange too. I just hauled off to this place all of a sudden that day. Although, couldn't you find it in yourself to come pick me up saying I'm still in Makosh? That might be a little difficult. The subterranean systems in Makosh are very complex and you might not know this. But there's a dictator hiding down there. His name is Vasily Pugachev. He's claiming the underground as his domain. Even I cannot step foot there easily. Did you see a madman while you were in prison? All dirty and filth. You should be a bit more careful. Commander, don't believe what he's saying. Grossa? It's me. Already's here too. The others? Oh, sorry. There's only so much time we can use on this line. Please spare some time for me and my friend. First you throw me into jail, and now you have detained my family? That's hardly what a good business partner does. Family? Hold on. I must have misheard. What did they just call you? Was that Commander? His tone only becomes more exaggerated as he puts a hand over his mouth. What a familiar title. Wait, there's that one internationally wanted criminal who's referred to in a similar way. They can call me whatever they like. People say that I put on acts too often, but I'm afraid that you have me beat. This family of yours has been full of dolls this entire time, right? What did you say? Wait, am I being tricked? This must be a conspiracy. Don't look surprised. You really think that I hadn't found out? It's a two-way street, you know. I have found quite a few of your secrets while you were investigating me. A prison is a perfectly fitting place for you. That works out perfectly. Gross is audibly upset. Her roiling emotions obvious even through the screen. If you don't give the commander back to me, even if I have to take you down with me. Grossa, don't be rash. Hear that, Commander? That grease leaker of yours wants to take me down with it. That has to be the funniest thing I ever heard. It's nothing but at all. A human byproduct dedicated to betterment of human lives. It's something that has no understanding of death. And it dares to say. Say something like that with a straight face. Does it think of... Did you call her an it? You're fucked, man. Does it think it's some kind of poet? Shut up! I can't find the words. The man in front of me doesn't have the emotional capacity to understand what I'm about to say. See, you have nothing to say. What is so underground comes to mind. He's human. If he knows the value of life, yet treats it with such a little respect due to his arrogance. I have no desire to discuss these matters with someone like you. They understand the value and dignity of a person far more than you, whether in death or in life. What a shame then. Just like you know about me, we also know about what you have done in Bokosh. Having the courage to imprison me after hiding so much underground is applaudable. Oh, you must have met Vasily then. My friend, you mustn't believe his words. As I said before, he is a dictator who thinks only of himself. I cannot sacrifice the interests of Mokosh to make his dreams a reality. His words might have shaken me if I hadn't seen the truth for myself. I have my own perspective. You can spare your words. Consorting with such lowly rabble will do you no good, Commander. How about you consider a deal again? If you are willing to hand over the power plant, the whole community, I might yet be willing to welcome you back into the fold as my friend. Alright, shoot. However, I might have to exchange you for your advantage as well. I think a certain man will be rather happy. Do you know what I hate the most? No, but I'd be happy to learn. Being threatened. Do you have any idea how many times I've been threatened by things many magnitudes greater than you? Looks like the deal is off then. You will miss having me as your friend. And you? Enjoy your last 3 days in Bokosh. This place won't be yours for much longer. Not that if it ever was in the first place. What was stolen must be returned. This is the first time George's face brims with anger, in stark contrast to his usual comical demeanor. His passion and approachability are nothing but lies. I finally see the heartless glint in his eyes. Grossa, Ulrid! I'm here, Commander. Present. Hold on. I won't keep you waiting for too long. Received. You got it. Yay! Wives are happy now. What's with 2010's harem protagonist? Look. No, hentai protagonist. Mr. George, Mr. has already given his orders. Until then, I will keep you safe. Weren't you about to knock off? It was a request from someone higher up, and he paid me extra overtime. Eliminate all enemies. Really bad. Boom. Another hit. Kill this one. Well. That's nice. I can hit that one. Nice. And all the other ones are going to spawn this turn, so row here. It can take care of those two. Actually, here, just in case. Of course I have enough, but do a flip. Yay. And another two gone. And Loreley here. Up. Easy. No story this one. Nice. So all of the story is going to be in the last two, right? Ah. Nope. Here, Dawnforger. There we go. Ooh, a forging dawn. Amidst the cold ashes, we dredge of the scraps and reforge the dawn into shape. Ooh, that's a pretty icon. She continues leaning on you, even though she already knows everything about you. Many hours later. This is Grossa. Come in. What's going on, leader? We'll be there within 5 minutes. Just wait a little longer, Miss Grossa. The odds are gathered in great numbers here. Immediately inform the others. Warden and I are fitting Seiya. The enemy is almost certainly a doll. She's of unknown model, and her performance is far greater than military-grade elite models. I can't confirm whether or not she's a third-generation doll. Be careful. Horsing looking big sis. Can hold out for 10 more minutes, tops. Oh, I have to settle this within 5 minutes, then. No! Don't shoot my Grossa! Seiya moves faster than Grossa can evade. She appears in front of Grossa and swiftly fires a laser to penetrate Grossa's shoulder. Stay away! Leader, what happened? Grossa doesn't bother evading. She grips Seiya tightly with the other hand, so hard her fingers sink into the foe's frame down to the knuckle as sparks fill the air. Meaningless struggle. Seiya remains nonchalant, only showing signs of displeasure as the accessories on her clothing become casualties. At least I can still remove things like you from the commander's way. And another one. How many times? 3 in this event already? I can't help but worry as I hear such a sentence the moment I connect to the command battle. Grossa, stop what you're doing! Put your own safety first! Commander, you're back.
私は今市街区にいる。
Yes, and currently on the streets. How about a minute out? No, maybe less.
だからもっと
I know that you cleared your backups long ago. Believe me, I don't need your sacrifice. I didn't.
戦闘の指揮は
I'm taking over command, Grossa. The battle is hardly progressing as planned. Ulrich and Grossa are struggling to hold out against Theia, and the odds on encirclement remains a concern. Commander, we're not going to be able to hang on for much longer. Commander, this is Krolik. Suomi and I are here.
了解。
Very good. Krolik, Suomi, focus on the odds on in close vicinity. Ulrich, Grossa, there's a piece of cover behind you to the side. Avoid the odds on and ensure your safety before trying to take down Theia. Us too? But the numbers?
大丈夫。
Don't worry, we're deploying drone strikes. Move as I ordered you to. I turned to Loreley after laying out the general plans I have for them.
ロレライ。
Loreley,
いつでも行けるわ。
munitions loaded.
やれ。
Now! The moment I give the order, several drones loaded with rockets immediately depart for the area. Loreley's well-made preparations have saved me a lot of time.
攻撃位置の制御は。
Can you control the location precisely?
もちろん問題ないわ。
With my eyes closed.
グローザ、ウルリド。3時方向。
Grossa, Ulrich, cover to your 3 o'clock. Prepare to fire. You have 60 seconds. Our squad remains relatively small, but the battlefield has changed. More and more problems.
キャロリックとスオミは12時の方向へ。
Krolik and Suomi, move into 12 o'clock direction. There's a passage you can use to break through there. Take the stairs down after you enter. Yes. Understood. Despite her unchanged expression, Seiya's frequent laser blast betrays her dissatisfaction deep down. She fires away at every piece of cover nearby, unable to find her targets.
今だロレライ。
Loreley! It's insulting to remember. Exactly as promised, the drones release their payload at blinding speed. Plumes of fire bloom across the ground, swallowing Seiya and the Oddsorn. The cries and yelps of the Oddsorn fill the air, but Seiya moves deftly and avoids any major damage. I monitor the battle and look for Grossa amidst the fire. A fine opportunity arrives as I finally spot her figure clearly.
グローザ。
Grossa! I'm with you, Commander! Grossa quickly finds the timing and fires off a burst at Seiya.
この程度で。
That one. Seiya's forced back, finally at a disadvantage after a lengthy battle, just as she finds an opportunity to turn the tide. A bullet strikes her from her blind spot, perfectly piercing her joints with incredible precision.
狙撃。
More reinforcements? But that firing angle.
なんとか間に合ったな。
Looks like we made it. You won't be admonished too hard later for calling in fire support with the brawl, right?
もしそうなったら。
I'll definitely have it
転
rough.
職しようかしら。
Although, maybe I might just come over to the Elmo if I can take it anymore. Man! Stop!
転職は慎重に。
You'd better get used to work on the elbow then.
ロレライ。
Let's get on to business, Loreley.
了解。
Understood.
先ほどの射撃はグローザではないし。
That wasn't Grossa's
ドロ
shoots
ーンでもないけど。
or the drones.
もしかして
Could it be?
あの子なのかしら。
You can let go of the commanderista, can you?
そういえば忘れていたな。
I almost forgot. He did warn me. Yours doesn't appear worried at all by the sights of Seiya's defeat. In fact, the smile on his face only grows more transient.
失敗作には期
I
待する
cannot place too much hope in failed products. I know that better than anyone.
申し訳ございません。
Apologies. This frame is at its limits. Please speak to my superiors if you'd like to proceed with our turn.
まあいい。
The time that you made should be enough. Yours ignores Seiya's obvious frustration. A colossal machine in the shape of a great beast roars, and it moves in George's direction. It's clear to see that the beast is not George's foe. Rather, it's very possibly a pet of his. It flaunts its staunch layers of armor, spiked defense systems, and mounted heavy cannon that contrast with the rest of its visuals.
まだこんなものがあったとは。
Heavy machinery in a place like this.
アムに乗っからだ。
Omnishell.
昔
I designed and created it. It protected this place for a long time, sheltering its people from collapse storms and elites. On elites. Vasily has placed himself next to me at some point, as he looks to the great machine along with me. I remember you saying that you had similar ideas when you were back at the 11th Bureau. I wanted to be a fortress that sheltered this place, an impenetrable shield. But now... Vasily regards the jarring modifications to the machine with that indescribable expression. For him, this machine, into which he had poured his heart and soul, feels familiar yet foreign. That side view. It once carried out his will, saving the residents of Mokosh from the grasp of elites and collapse storms. But in George's hand, he has become an aggressor rather than a protector, stripping away those who will oppose him of their lives. Not even Vasily himself may know how to face and overcome it now. Oh, welcome, Vasily. You are still alive? George's voice interrupts our discussion. He's much more animated than the frigid Vasily, just as he was when I first met him. The deep rumbling of Omnishell follows. It marches on us, brandishing its fangs and claws, now no longer a protector of anything. Long time no see, George. Why are you showing yourself above ground? Have you forgotten how you screamed when I crushed your ribs? I have no interest in these trade jokes, George. I have no intention of dwelling on the past. This is not the first time I try to take you out, but I guarantee you that this will be the last. What are you saying? You've never succeeded, have you? A third-rate mechanic flaunted your mediocre skills. Who brought Mokosh wealth beyond imagination? Who took it from little more than meager settlement to a thriving trade city? Won't you tell me, Vasily? If you will have just listened, if you will have just gotten out of my business way, I would have been happy to let trash like you live the rest of your days in Mokosh, still immersed in your hero's dream. Who's the one dreaming here? Aren't you still thinking about how you might get this piece of trash here on your side? This is not the first time I'm giving you an offer, but I guarantee you that this will be the last. Then my answer will be the same. George, you don't stay in Mokosh for the people here. You remain here only because you see business opportunities. So what? What is the most plentiful resource that the Yellow Suns have, you think? I conjure up a million ways for you and the others to produce value, but you and them should be thanking me. Have you always thought this way? Vasily, my friend, do you know how much value a man from the Yellow Zones can produce over the course of his life? If you know the answer to my question, then you will understand how necessary my work is. Never mind that. Have I not fulfilled your needs? I have been so cooperative in sculpting you as a hero in the public eye, too. All to make that silly, childish dream of yours reality. Do you think that my people are unhappy? Do you truly think that a life of poverty beleaguered by pain is better than what I have now? No. Hurry and scamper back to your sewer. I'm not here to talk about this with you, George. I'm just shocked that your resolve is so limited. You really, truly underestimate humanity. Vasily suddenly begins to move towards the massive machine. Vasily, what are you doing? I created Omnishell, Its sins are mine to bear.
その罪も
I will repair it myself,
私が償わな
or
け
be
ればな
devoured
らな
by
い
it.
モコシの未来を
I wrestle Mokosh's future from your
ジョージ
hands,
から取り戻す
then give it back to the people. Wrestle the machine. Have you gone crazy or what, man?
愚か
You want to approach Omni's shield while it's still
な
active?
斜めで近づく
Okay, what's with the translation team again? Fucking up.
私に何かあっても
If there are any issues, the commander here will take care of them for me.
戦うのは任せろ
I only promise you that I will win this battle. You have to live well and handle the rest for yourself. And that's sword. Boop.
行動開始。時間に注意。
Let's one shot this thing, shall we? Go, Alba. Eliminate this thing.
脅威を排除する。任務了解。
Omni's heart is down. I couldn't one shot him, huh?
脅威を排除する。
What is it that you have? Whenever Omni's legs destroy the corresponding weapon system files to the anti-other Omni's legs recover all HP and stability. When it has ability, damage taken is reduced by 50%. The same for this one, right? Dismay, frostbite, blah 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 blah. All right. Go. Destroy his plans and his dreams. Boom.
これで終わらせる。
Yay!
指揮官、バシル
Commander,
成功し
he's
た
done it! With a heavy thud and a great cloud of dust, Omni's shell ceased to move. It circles around in place before gradually coming to a complete stop. I wait and wait, but I see no trace of Vasily. Your reinforcements are incoming anti-odds lines that are converging on us. We need to find Vasily and get back on our feet before making our next decision.
グローザは私と一緒にバシルを探して
Groza, search Omni's shell with me. We must find Vasily. Understood. A rather strong signal patches itself into the communications channel. All reinforcements have reached the Otstorm encirclement.
もしもし指揮官今どこ
Yay!
ちゃんと間に合ったはずよ
Juicy!
ね
Pachi. Surely the village one here this time. Where are you, Commander?
マキアートかちょうどいい
Are the other members of the Sucher with you, Macchiato?
情報を共有す
Look
る
for
から
traces of George and Taya where you are. I'll send you the details.
わかったわ
Got it. Hold on, don't use hang up right there. I immediately receive another incoming call as I end the call with her.
なんか言うことありません
Got nothing to say to the people who back you up?
今回の
Will you
報酬はどう
finally
する
accept payment from me this time?
いいですよ
I'm just paying it back what I owe you from before. I don't want anything from you.
なんか毎回そんなこと言って
That's what you say every time. How many times do you need to pay back the one thing I did for you?
まだやる気になって
I'll superstar remaining odds from nearby. I'll ask for my payment when we get back. Cue that comic about Clock's payment being you, my bet, right now, to the commander. Another Groza call in backup when I was absent, but the sheer scale of this. I'm really going to have to go around and tell all of them that I'm alright.
指揮官
Commander, it's me. Finally got through the queue to get in contact. How's the situation over there, Commander? Oh, right. My son is standing by in Mokosh. Your orders, Commander? Have two people I'd like you to search for. The details have been sent over. Take care to support the other squads nearby. Leave it to me, Commander. Still haven't answered my question, Commander. How's the situation over there? Everyone's dying to know. I am fine, young you. Don't worry. I'm not quite completely unharmed, but it wouldn't do to make them worry. That's good. She says that she's going to give you a full checkup when you're back. As usual, the truth doesn't get past Dayan. I handled incoming calls as we proceeded toward the Omni Shell. I completely failed to notice Loreley short distance away with her gaze still focused on me. Commander, look over there. I follow Grossa's gaze and I find Vasily hanging on a steel spike on Omni's shell. Come on, Mega Team, consistency! Omni's shell, what the fuck? It looks as though he's being flung there in the chaos, and his tools are scattered all over the ground. This doesn't look good. Surprisingly, his eyes began to slowly open the moment I asked the question. How are you holding up? Don't worry. Some minor injuries. Probably just a few ribs. He's really pushing himself. Vasily is still unsettled. He's still worrying about the unfinished battle even though he's wounded. You should take a look at yourself first before worrying about anyone else. Don't even try to stand up. I'm going to do some first aid before the help gets here. Where is George? By the way, Dr. White and Miss Wailing are currently in the control center underground, standing by. Looks it didn't take too long to seize control of the underground control center, thanks to the loopholes left during temporary maintenance. How's the situation down there? Before I got here, I got control of water management, electricity supply, logistics and transport systems, and permission to everything else important, including the isolation unit. Commander, are we going to win? With Omni Shell out of the picture, everything will be easier. We'll take it one step at a time. But we have achieved already is a victory in and of itself. There's no need to rush. I try to relax my tone, doing what I can for his mental state. With George's forces approaching, we will be better off retreating. Our best course of action is to re-engage only after we have decided our next move. We don't want one of the Yellowstone's rare city-sized settlements to turn into a ruin, is it? These words were once used to bind you, but now you can use them to your advantage. Working upwards bit by bit towards the surface is not impossible. The city is going to fall into chaos, but you have control of the city's critical underground systems. Combined with Omni Shell, it's safe to say we have all of Mokosh's lifelines in our hands. I have waited a long time for this day. I have nothing to my name for ages, much like most of Mokosh. What do we want? It's only to take back what was once yours, ours. To control the sewers is to control half the city. I handle the other half then. Vasily is looking much better than before after getting patched up. He stands up and slowly walks forward. Now, it's time for the underground to show its might. I gave him a light pat on the back. Don't worry, I'll handle the rest of what you need. I look at his retreating figure and gradually begin to follow after him. This campaign is not over yet. We are only at the beginning. Chan chan chan. Grossa follows me closely as she almost trips on the bumpy path below us. This would have been unthinkable at any other time, but far too many things have happened in Mokosh. Grossa has been placed under immense pressure for far too long. and has no doubts between being tortured for her in her current state. But she does her best not to make a sound.
グローザ
Grossa. I'll take her by the hand, holding her closer to me for support.
遅くなってすまない
I'm sorry I'm late.
いえ私は指揮官さえ無事でいれば
There is nothing to be sorry for. I just wanted you to be safe, Commander.
ずっと
I always been worried that you will put you in danger. Just wait me. That I will put you in danger. Just wait me by your side, Commander.
でも指揮官がい
But
な
I
くな
can
った
bear
方
the
が
thought of being apart from
今回で
you
気づい
at
た
all. Sorry, Commander.
分かっている
I know what's in your mind.
赤い玉ねぎの
You remember everything about Red Onion, right?
もう思い出したのだろう
指揮官
I can't hide anything from you, Commander. She tries to slip her hand away, but I grasp it tighter.
もしいつか
I'm worried about it all becoming real one day, Commander.
私が
I'm worried I'll really become a monster in your eyes.
その時はどうか
Commander, there's one thing I want to ask of you.
殺してほしい
If that day ever comes, please do not hesitate to kill me. Destroy me.
グローザ
Grossa. I know how much it must have taken to put that into words. Aside from my trust, what I can provide is a promise to her.
分かった
I hear you.
決してそうならないように
Let me handle this,
私
Grossa.
が何とかする
I promise that I won't let anything that might worry you happen until I've taken care of it. Grossa finds the determination to stand by my side once more.
通りすがりの人形よ覚えておいて
Pa pa pam. A 5-minute break and I'll come back quickly. I need to go for water. Also, bathroom break. Yep, I'll put the obvious thingy. But where is it? There. I'll be back. 10 minutes, more or less. Pop. Hello, I'm back. Hi. Hi. Okay, let's finish this thing. What? Man in the hole. He lives in a cave of memories, but the sudden light of reality has awakened him.
指揮官、
Haha. Commander. Loreley finally finishes her lengthy call and returns to my side.
お邪魔だったかしら。
Did I interrupt?
そんなまさか。
Of course not.
任務の方はどう
How would you? Did you find George and Seiya's trails?
もう、い
Mhm.
つになったら私
Am I not allowed to have a share of your attention as well?
そういうのは全部
No, let me report to you as well.
状況はどうな
I'm,
って
I'm alright. What about you?
ジョージの通信記録を
No
傍受し
interested
た
yet,
けど、
but I did manage to intercept a communications log from George. Interested?
それよりも大事なこと
You
が
know that's not what I'm asking about.
せめて、あり
I
がと
thought
う
you
の
would
一
just give
言
me
が
a
欲し
thank.
かったけ
You
ど、
will just give me a thank you.
だからそれも全部
Leave
終わっ
that
て
for
から
when
だ
this is all over.
今
I think you
適当
deserve
に済ませる
more
よりも
proper gratitude.
後でちゃんと
That's
言った
something you
方
will
がいい
enjoy,
のだろ
wouldn't
う
you? Are you flirting with the battlefield?
まあ、それなら喜んで。
Finally willing to respond to my invitation? She's blushing.
で
Don't change
結
the
局任
topic.
務の方はどうなっ
You
た
have looked terrible ever since that call ended.
今はそんな話したくない
You
け
can
ど
just go
ね。
around saying these things that ruin the mood.
もっと楽しい
We
話
were
を
just
したい
discussing
な。
how could you reward me.
ずっと保安局から
This
通
isn't
信
the
が
first
来
time
ていたのだろう
StateSec has called, is it?
監獄にいた時から気
It
づいて
happened
い
down in
た
the prison too. I just think I wouldn't notice.
今回は割とやりたい
Let
放
me
題
guess.
してしまったから
You leaked too much intel, disobeyed orders, and even Kyle didn't fight power beyond what you're permitted. They're not very happy, are they?
まあ支援の話を
Or
撤
have
回されて
negotiations
も
with the StateSec broken down because of my
こっちは何も文句は言えないわ。
unwillingness to cooperate?
要するに、指揮官は
Can
私
I
と離れ
take
る
this
の
as
が
you
寂
wanting
し
me
い
to yourself
と
at least a
でいい
little,
かしら。
Commander? She tilts her head somewhat and positions it in a way that is convenient for caressing. She looks at me with dewy eyes in such a manner that it almost seems teasing.
メイリンみたいなこと言わないで
I
く
would
れ
have guessed that you're into the same kind of theatrics as Mei-Ling. I reach out with a hand to stroke Loreley's hair.
今回頑張ってくれたご褒美だ
And here's some encouragement for you. A little something for our victory. Her eyes narrow a little with comfort.
指揮官、私にとって
Be
これぐらい
careful,
じゃ
Commander.
全然足りないわ
You
よ。
might be falling right into my trap if you're thinking like that.
そうなのか
Really, no.
私はメイリンのような子供じゃないんだか
I
ら。
mean, not as easy to placate as a little kid like Mei-Ling, you know?
じゃあも
I
し
know,
今
I
後
know.
また機会
I
が
need
あ
to give
る
you something to stay for. Like this.
今後またじゃなくてもいいわ。
It looks like I made the right decision.
もうこれ
It's
か
no
らは
problem.
ずっと
As things are,
あなたのそばに
I
いら
can
れ
stay
るよう
with
に
you.
なったから。
The support she's giving me has obviously gone beyond what the state tech allows. I can't help but worry for her safety. She knows about the situation with Grossa too. If she still decides to choose me nevertheless, I think back to what Guro's experience and the pain she suffers. If possible, I want to spare Loreley from these things. Loreley, what's the price you're going to pay?
これは全部私自身の選んだ
Nothing you
こ
need
と
to worry about. These affairs are my own. You don't seem half as mature as before, even after 10 years.
そう言われたら
Hmm.
そうなのかもしれないわね
I suppose that's true, but it's also your fault.
それは指揮官のせいでもあるからだから
With your
指
attention,
揮官にも
I change you,
少し変わって
and I'm going to
ほしいわね
change you bit by bit as well. She grabs my hand and puts a circular mark on one of my fingers with her teeth. Dude. Her movements are gentle, but that mark will persevere for several days.
大丈夫指揮官の知りたいことは全部
Don't worry,
エル
you'll
マ
have
号
what
に
you
帰っ
want.
てから
I'll
教
show
え
you
るから
everything in Manila Cloud once we get back to the Almo. She winks at me, the despondency from before nowhere to be seen. She's returned to her normal smiling, confident self. After a brief moment of tenderness, we hurriedly make our escape. After all, the real counterattack has yet to come. Squad 3 reporting in. Operation has been seized by the enemy. Awaiting instructions. By the time the Hudson take control of the scene, the only thing remaining is the broken Omni Shell. The one who has caused all of this vanished without a trace. You think that's worth reporting? Go get it back. George angrily cuts off the call. Damn it all! Vasily, you bastard! How dare you! How dare you! He had already caused Vasily to suffer 1,000 times worse than what he once went through. The despair of illness, a feeble body and dismal health, not to mention a long-buried family. And yet he still stands before me, next to that unbelievable son of a... Going on about how he has nothing. I have thrown everything away for what I have now too. Do I deserve defeat? I cannot lose more than anyone else. What's going on with me? George stares at his arm in surprise. Blue spots begin popping up all over his skin. Are my hands a little swollen? Why? Why? George scrambles to figure out what's going on with him, but a severe headache robs him of his ability to think. Yes, I still have this. He scatters documents and objects on his desk, searching for the medicine that will make him feel better. But he finds nothing, even as he knocks over the last bottle. He collapses to his knees with his head in his hands. A letter upon his desk flutters down to the floor in front of him. It is a neat and tidy letter. The solid and smooth strokes of the writing look impeccable, and the paper carries the faint aroma of a flower. Osmanthus, as Vasily will tell him in the same letters. Vasily's favorite desserts always carried that aroma. Vasily. Dear George, today was my 221st day at the 11th Bureau. Even the employee meals here are great, but I think that I will still return to Mokosh one day. I still remember when you said that you hope that Mokosh will stop being tormented by radiation. After coming here, I have only become more confident that our beliefs are the way forward. Even for people in the Yellow Zones, there should be more ideas in their lives beyond survival. That's why we'll handle the survival part. It has been some time since you have written. I look forward to what you have for me. Since I'm present. Ideas. You only get to say that because you're lucky. Yours knows full well that he has contracted elite. He doesn't know what he got infected, but he has already taken every step he can to stave off the illness, to the point of even stealing vaccines.
理由なんてどうでもいい
I'm not waiting for empty promises.
私は生きる
I'm going to survive. I'm going to survive right now. The familiar sound of footsteps reaches his ears. He composes himself in an instant, putting on his usual smile, as forced as it is in his current predicament.
そうだ
You're here.
私には
Yes, it will be fine. I still have you. The man who gave him every opportunity. The man who allowed him to emerge from the abyss. Carter? And despair does not stay with George for long. He's never been a man who falters in a place and refuses to accept reality. If he can survive Elite, he can survive this insignificant turbulence. Yes, this match is nothing but insignificant. Basilic has tried to fight back countless times. No matter how imposing he may seem, he has been beaten back and crushed each time.
だから君はもう消えろ
Go back to your goddamn sewer. He pulls himself away from his memories. The dream-like sensation depart along with the sentiments of the past. He can feel himself regaining control, and he can put everything firmly in his grasp again. Clarity returns to the world in front of him. Red dots congregating Mokosh upon the screen before him. The convoys of his reinforcement arriving. Rather, his help is here. He looks up to find Seiya standing before him. Even though she should be immobilized. Immobilized from what? Immobilized from what? Come on. Immobilized and crippled. No, something's not right here. Somehow she's right here. Somehow she's right here. Okay. I see. Well, then a new event. I mean, the other part of Dawnforger on Thursday night. So that's it for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, a subscribe, a comment, whatever you prefer. I have been Ignis Eterna, and this has been Frontline Exilium, Frontline 2 Exilium, Dawnforger, Part 1. I'll see you next time. Wait, that's not how it goes. I hope you come back next time. Thank you, and goodbye. Thursday, Potato Daughter. See you then. Bye bye.